Happy day one of the 21-day superhero challenge. I started this challenge about 3 years ago when, probably actually more, 3 and something. I was in Thailand and I needed a program for my clients to stay accountable when I was away and out of contact, and it just turned into this amazing program where superheroes like you are just getting better every single day. So you're gonna get an email in your inbox starting today. You're gonna log points every night. You only have 24 hours after the day has been completed to log your points. So set an alarm on your phone, and you're doing it all through my website. There's a forum, there's also the Facebook group, and then please follow on Instagram the Superhero Challenge Instagram page so you can get lots of tips and you can stay connected with superheroes who are doing this really tough thing that you are about to do, because we're cutting sugar, we're cutting grains. There's going to be lots of conversations about these topics throughout the 21 days, but it really is this amazing detox for your body, and sugar is just in everything we eat. And so I'm not saying that all sugar is bad all the time, and it's okay to have some on occasion, but what happens when we just have our bodies get used to it, we become sugar burners and we have horrible energy, we have inflammation, we're sick, we have a lessened immune system, we're just not superheroes. So that's what this is. This is about unleashing your inner superhero in 21 days, and I'm so pumped that you're here with me. Today we're gonna start with a workout, and this is different than a workout that I've done in the past. As always, any of my workouts, whether you're a newbie or whether you're, I don't even know, some elite CrossFitter doing my challenge, do what you can. So this is not about comparing yourself to other people. This is about pushing yourself for you. And so when you're posting your times, don't get discouraged. Modify if you need to change anything. It's all about just moving every single day and getting in touch with your body, because that's really, it's just so therapeutic mentally and physically. So our workout today, we're gonna do this as a test. So we're gonna repeat this on day 21. We're gonna do 90 seconds of work with 30 seconds of rest in between every single move. Beginners, you're gonna do this 2 times, more advanced 3 times. So what that means is, starting with push-ups, you're gonna count how many push-ups you can get in 90 seconds. Then you're gonna rest until 30 seconds is up. Then you're gonna go right into sit-ups, 90 seconds of sit-ups, rest until 30 seconds is up. Then squats, and then finishing with burpees. So you get a nice chunk of time. 30 seconds will go extremely fast after burpees. I will just warn you that now. Getting a nice chunk of time to write your number down. So you're gonna write down how many you got, how many push-ups did you get, how many sit-ups did you get, squats, burpees for every single round. So just scribble it on a piece of paper, and then we're gonna retest this on day 21, because I really want you guys to see that this is so much more about being a badass and being confident in your body than it is about the number on the scale. And we're gonna have tons of conversations about that number, but you guys are gonna see great changes. This is just such an empowering thing to do, and I'm so glad you're a part of it. So we're gonna go over these moves, and I'm gonna let you get to your workout. So our first move is the dreaded push-up. I hated the push-up my whole life, and so you gotta do what you suck at, right? So if you need to modify, you can always even modify more by going onto your knees and finding a bench. With push-ups, whether I'm on the bench or on the floor, I see so many push-ups with super wide hands, and I really hate what that does to people's shoulders. So you kind of wanna stick your chest out and pull your shoulder blades back, and then go into the push-up. So I'm putting my shoulders in a little bit better of a position. And then if that's too easy, you can go up. You can also do this against a wall. And if that's too easy, then we can do it here, on the knees first, and then on the toes. And I love this full range of motion, so I'd rather see this than this, because we can work more muscles that way. So even if that's different and it feels slower for you, do it, because you'll get more out of it. So that's move number 1. Move number 2, we're gonna do sit-ups. So for anybody with issues with back or neck, take these really slow. I just put my feet or my hands up, and I crunch, come back down. So that's option 1. You can make the crunch as hard as you want. So like if I'm just not thinking about my core, it's easy, but if I really squeeze and come back down, it makes it a little bit harder. Same thing for sit-ups, all the way down and all the way up. Make sure you have a nice butt pad Remember when I broke my tailbone and I had to demo sit-ups? It was horrible. I still haven't completely healed from that. So put a nice little butt pad for yourself. Okay, squats. This is move number 3. This is an important move to master because we squat all the time in real life, and I think most of us do it wrong. So modification number 1 is just find a chair. Feet right outside your hips. And what I think of, and I tell my clients this, is that when I sit in a chair, I don't plummet forward. I push my hips back and then I find the chair that way. And that's the same thing you're doing when you squat without the chair or with the chair, is my hips go back first. So take a couple minutes to go really slow and feel the initiation going back and then dropping versus shooting forward. So notice how my knees are now over my toes, and that's gonna put a ton of stress on my knees. And so if you get better at it, same thing happens, hips back, and I drop. See how my knees are not over my toes, and I stand, drop, stand. And you can change your height so that if you need a little bit of support, but it gets lower and lower, then you're still working more muscles as you get lower. Perfect, chest is high, all of that jazz. And then we're finishing with the burpee, because burpees suck. Because I love you so much. Burpees modified, just do this. A little clap at the top. Someone yelled at me for not clapping at the top very aggressively. So I'm not gonna yell at you, but apparently that's an important part of the burpee. It's like the last thing you should worry about, but whatever. And then this is modified too. Don't forget the clap. And then this is all the way. And I see a lot of times burpees, people do like a good push-up. That's not your goal today. You already did 90 seconds of push-ups. So this is about getting your heart rate as high as you can for 90 seconds. Counting your reps and then repeating it 2 or 3 times. Let me know in the comments how you did. Trying to think if I missed out on anything. So this is the warehouse. So if you're in Denver or if you're visiting Colorado, come work out with me. I also have some nutritional therapy stuff going on, but a lot of you guys already know this. I'm just so pumped you're with me. It's gonna be a great 21 days. I will see you tomorrow.